Hi, it's good to see you. So I just want to quickly share with you, many of you will know this already, but on our website, we've got lots of resources that we want you guys as field workers to be using. And so if you go to the front page of the ICMDA website and under our people, you'll see lots of pictures of yourself under field workers, and then one more across is called field worker resources. And if you go to that link, you need a password to get there first. And then it'll open up this page. And on this page, lots and lots of things that we'd love you to use as you are trying to strengthen and support national groups in your region. And I just wanted to show you some of them if you're not aware of them already. There's about 12 different icons here, and they all lead to another page where you can either have a video or download a file, and you can use these things and adapt them for your local area. So there's an assessment tool. Maybe this is quite old now. It's been about 6 or 7 years ago. It was a video that was made about how we assess the strength of each group in your region. So if you haven't seen that, do have a watch of this video again. And there's a tool, and you can sort of give a ranking to each country in your area of how well they're doing as a national group. We have these Bible reading guides, and this is what they look like in real life. I don't know if you can see my little picture here, but the little wee Bible reading guides that open up, and you put it in your Bible, and you can follow through the whole Bible in a year and read through that. So things like this are quite good to have at conferences or at events, and it gives something that's practical for people to use, but it also has ICMDA branding on there, so you know where we are and how to get in touch with us. There's lots of bookmarks too. You can print these off, and this is what they look like. We've got a whole bunch of them here, and lots of different designs for different tastes people might have. So you can print them off, and so you click through on each of these links, and it opens up in a new site, and you can then download it. And if you want to print them locally, hopefully you can find cheap ways of doing that. And normally if you print them in bulk, you get quite a good deal. If you need a business card, you've got little ICMDA business cards, and you can give them out with your details on. You can either edit that yourself, but if you'd like to keep the style quite nice, you can always ask me, and I'm really happy to help anybody develop any of these resources with their own name or branding on it. We can help you with those. There's flyers too, so you can print off these paper flyers, and this tells you a general overview of who we are. This PowerPoint is one of the key resources we have too, and if you click through that, it gives an overview of all that we do, and there's lots of slides so you can look through and see. And I know many of you use these, and you'll probably see some of these slides, these pictures about who we are, how we've been growing, and the regions around the world where we are. So do have a look at those and download it, take it with you when you go to a conference or an event somewhere. If you're printing your own work, there's logos and things, good quality ones you can use there. The prayer diary comes out every quarter, and I've got a paper copy here, but you can also just share the PDF on the screen. There's a big roller banner, and I know a lot of you have these already too, and other flyers, and there's a world map, and that's quite a nice one. This is what it looks like in real life if you print it off. Great big one, and you can see all the regions of the world, and every national group that's affiliated with us is mentioned on there. So there's lots of things on there, and I'd love you to use them. There's a few pictures of yourselves. I know you see them. There's the banner behind the event recently in Rwanda. There's Nergal in Saudi Arabia having a PowerPoint with us this year. They had a conference using the PowerPoint. This is Marissa in Palau using the same PowerPoint behind her. So I know a lot of you are using these. I just encourage you to do that if you're not doing that already. You've probably seen this video too. This was Haniel and Shari at the CMDA conference recently in America. And you can see they've printed off some of these resources for themselves to use. And this is a great way of doing it, a good example of how these things are available for us all to use. So do that if you haven't. And if, like I said before, if you've got ideas of what you might like, the Brazil conference coming up later in the year, they have these big screens at their conference, and they wanted one for ICMDA, and we didn't have one already. And so they just got in touch with me, say, can you help me design a screen that this sort of shape and size? And I was able to do that, and this is what we've created for the Brazil movement, and they're going to print this off themselves locally, and it's a great big banner that's going to advertise ICMDA with a QR code to link to our website and things. So there's loads we can do, lots of resources available, and I'm just really keen to help and support you using them to strengthen and start movements in your regions.
Thank you, Josh. I think we will remember that. I think one more thing to remember, Josh, for you is probably to do some more things to sell or to buy on those congresses, like caps, like T-shirts, like jacket, branded stuff, pens that are branded ICMDA, and maybe they can raise some funds as well to some degree.